Hello, what's up, YouTube gamers, fans? Welcome back to my video. It's great to see you all. If you already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you click on notification. Anyway, what's new today? Oh yes, happy late birthday, Zack Snyder. Sorry I couldn't say happy birthday to you, my friend, because I've been busy doing work and shit. But anyway, happy birthday, the one of the best director of DCEU, who create one of our favorite heroes of all the time, and his movies was I love you, Zack Snyder. Happy birthday. I'm not saying I love you game the thing. I'm just saying I love you because you're a director and you just made DCU like so beautiful, and I will never forget all these moments. If you're still around in Warner Brothers, I just hope Warner Brothers will get along with you. Well, let's see what happens. Anyway, yes, it's his birthday, and also there's some exciting news that he's going to celebrate. Oh, yes, I heard. Hold on, I'm going to get this. I heard that he will do some kind of a special birthday for the fans, a surprise that he's going to do a director's cut movies. The Zack Snyder director's cuts. That's right. The director's cut. That means Dawn of the Dead, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, Ultimate Edition, and Watchmen. I was like, oh my God. This is extremely exciting news I ever heard. I mean, wow. I can't believe it. I mean, seriously though, this is during the beginning of beautiful friendships with the fans and Zack Snyder, and the Snyderverse hope will keep going. So that is so great to hear that Zack Snyder is really going to do this. I mean, yeah, I mean we need a true believer. I mean, I just wish I was there watching his director's cut with the rest of these YouTubers. It'll be great if I was in there, because I'm in Puerto Rico and I live in Puerto Rico all my life, and I just wish I could give a chance to get to know Zack Snyder and his movie, his the way he direct this movie, how exactly he got this idea, and hopefully this means. Does that mean also the Snyder cut is going to happen, like in his celebration's birthday? Oh. I would love to see this happen. And I would definitely want to hear this news. But don't get too excited. We don't know exactly if this is true or it's not true. We don't know exactly the Snyder cut is going to happen. We don't know if the Snyder cut's going to release tomorrow, or we don't know what's going to. Seriously, the majority, we don't actually sure when it's going to release, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to take time, because Zack Snyder might say, we're going to do this, we're going to do my cut, but it's going to take a while to make, because there's some sort of new ideas I'm going to give you, and you're going to be very surprised. You know what? I agree. I totally agree. I would love to let Zack Snyder to make the Snyder cut so super extraordinary, ultimate, powerful movie of the entire DC history, and I just hope Warner Brothers will agree. But we're going to talk about Warner Brothers and the future DC right now. So, yeah, Zack Snyder's birthday hopefully is going to be amazing. Hopefully the rest of the fans will enjoy the director's cut. Hopefully the rest of these YouTubers like Chris Wong, Film Junkie, and Totally Random, all those YouTubers that I watched their videos, I just hope they'll be there. I just hope they're going to enjoy it. I know you will. And the rest, also Geeks and Gamers, and the rest of, seriously though, I just hope everybody will enjoy his DC films, and, screw the haters and screw the SJW, they don't know what the hell they're saying. Screw them. If they don't like his movie, well, it's your loss, SJW and haters. You don't care about anything, do you? Of course not. Anyway, I hope you guys will enjoy his movies, and I hope you'll enjoy his celebration birthday, and I hope you guys are invited or whatever. Anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about also the future DCU and Warner Brothers. Well, I just put the title Future DC because I forgot to put the title DCU. So anyway, I heard that Kevin oh, what's his name? Kevin, the president of Warner Brothers. Kevin Sujinhara, or crap, I forgot his last name. I'm sorry. Anyway, he's back on the studio, and he was just giving an interview that the DCEU is in the right direction since Wonder Woman and Aquaman's success. So, which means there's a theory and rumors saying that DC will focus more standalone films rather than share universe. But that doesn't mean the share universe, it's not going to happen. It's really going to happen very soon. The plan is to make DCEU is to experience something new for the fan base. Like Shazam, however, that's a new experience for the fan base. And this will be a great movie for the fans because Shazam's the real Captain Marvel. Well, we're also going to talk about that too, about you know who. So, yeah, this is the new experience superhero movie for the fans because I know a lot of fans will want to see a different DC movie rather than Batman Superman. I'm not saying I don't want to see Batman Superman. I really want to see Batman Superman all over DC. But this is kind of great idea. So when he's trying to say the shared universe might not be for a while, like, you know, it's not going to be around too rushy. It's going to be around like things takes time. Like we're going to focus more superhero stories rather than shared universe team up unless, you know, we get to know them better. If we get to know these heroes, then voila, the Justice League 2 and the team up films is going to happen in the future films of DC. Maybe hopefully 2023, 2024, 25. I don't know. It all depends the years if DC is really prepared for this and Warner Brothers. So you know what? I agree because, you know, since the Snyderverse is never going to happen, I wish it did. It'll be amazing. Zack Snyder will continue making, you know, the Justice League Part 1, Part 2, and the Flashpoint, because these are the 5 arcs: Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Justice League Part 2, and the Flashpoint. These are the original ideas for DCEU. But unfortunately, when Zack Snyder stepped down because of his daughter's death, and Josh Whedon, he led Josh Whedon to finish his film, but Warner Brothers tells him to reshoot because of the abusing that they're having against with Zack Snyder because Zack Snyder, he's too perfect. He's artistic. We don't want artistic. We want someone who's weak and wants to give us more money. You know what, Warner Brothers? You know what? I got news for you. There's a lot of artistic you're going to get to know about, and you know what? You better keep your shit together. I'm just saying that because you do. So, yes, that original plan won't work anymore, so that means the Snyderverse might not happen anytime soon, but the DCU will keep going forward like unconnected and connected universe. So, which means we're going to watch some Snyder's movies and some different directors' ideas with their movies, like Wonder Woman 1984. I don't know if this movie will be based on the Justice League or the first movie. Well, that's another story based on the first movie. So I'm not sure this will be connected to Snyderverse or it won't be a Snyderverse because this is Patty Jenkins' movie. But Patty Jenkins, however, you know what? She did a very great job making Wonder Woman like something very artistic, and the direction she was going towards it, it's like, wow, this is like a great superhero for the entire fan base. And does this mean that Patty Jenkins might be directing also the Man of Steel 2 and ask Henry Cavill to come back and do her movie, make her movie like what she did to Wonder Woman was, mwah, oh my God. That would be amazing because Patty Jenkins is a smart director. And maybe James Wan will do the same thing. I mean, hey, these directors are incredible. I mean, hello, Wonder Woman, Aquaman's success, it'll change everything for DCU. So does this mean that DCU will keep going forward? The rest of these superheroes that were know and love, Batman, Superman, Cyborg, Flash, hopefully, Superman, hopefully Henry Cavill, Batman, hopefully Ben Affleck might not be retired, or maybe we're going to choose another older version of actor who will play the older version of Batman. Well, who knows? John Hamm, maybe. I hope so. Armie Hammer? Well, I don't know. We have a problem with Armie Hammer. And we're going to talk about that right now. So, yeah. The rest of these superheroes will have a new experience for DC, just like we knew Batman, Superman for a long time. So it's time to give a chance to Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg, Blue Beetles, hopefully, maybe The Question, Black Canary movie, Huntress. Everybody, every type of superhero of DC will be very, very recognized, a new experience, and their own standalone movie. And hopefully, we'll have a team up movie pretty soon. Because the Birds of Prey, however, Margot Robbie, she's back as Harley Quinn, but the Joker, Jared Leto, I don't know. The rumors saying it's true that he will not come back as Joker, or he will come back as Joker, because since Joaquin Phoenix is our new Joker for the Joker standalone, so this movie is not connected to Snyderverse, but it's also connected to DC. So this is like the unconnected universe from the another director's idea, but it's also part of DCEU. So, like I said, the experience of DC will be like unconnected or connected universe. And I love that idea. I think this idea will work because I don't mind watching any type of DC we're going to watch. Imagine we're going to watch Gotham Gaslight. Imagine we're going to watch the Flashpoint. Hopefully that's going to happen. Imagine we're going to watch the New 52 universe of Justice League, a movie universe. Imagine Batman with a Bat Family universe. I mean, imagine those animated and comic book graphic novels, story comic books universe will be turned into live action films, and I think this will be a great idea to let the fan base keep growing, because I know how much a lot of DC fans will appreciate it, be happy to see this happening. Because I know how much you love DC, and I love DC. This is what I love about DC. You know, with a psychological thriller. This is what I love about Batman, and any type of different version of Batman, like Frank Miller's Batman, like Zack Snyder's Batman, like Tim Burton's, Joel Schumacher, Christian Bale Batmans. You know, I like it. You know, this is like the idea, great ideas for different universe. It seems like we're going to watch every type of world of DC. I think they're going to change it to World DC pretty soon. Well, I'm not sure. But I think this will be this will be a tie lots of money, I might say, because I think this will work. This will actually work. And I think this will be turning to, imagine the multiverse. The multiverse is going to happen because Ezra Miller's plan to make the Flash is about Speedster creating a multiverse. So this explains why the DCU will be rebooted. Well, I'm not saying rebooted entirely. I'm just saying they're gonna change the timeline even better, and which means Ben Affleck. I know he's retired as Batman. It means we're gonna meet our new actor Batman, who's gonna play the young version of role, Bruce Wayne, and Batman, and older Batman, probably. Who knows? And imagine different version of Superman, Henry Cavill, or an actor who's playing Superman Red Son, or an actor like Michael B. Jordan, different version of Spider-Man, Superman, or he could play Steel, or he could play Aqualad. You know, it's perfect. And imagine the Titan series will turn into a movie. Imagine we're going to see Nightwing around with Starfire Raven, and a different type of version of DC, and this is kind of like makes sense right now because I know how much of you don't like that much Batman versus Superman because Ben Affleck kills in this movie. I mean, I don't find it that way. I think this is part of the situation about the comic books that Batman used to do. Sometimes he kills, but the majority he doesn't kill. He doesn't kill. He just sometimes has no choice. But hey, we know and love he's Batman. And Ben Affleck, he's the best Batman we ever had. I wish he could return as Batman, not retiring. I just hope, things could be better for Warner Brothers and DC. Hope Zack Snyder will continue about this because he's a producer of DC. Without Zack Snyder, it'll be worse. But I'm just saying, the future DC, I think, is going to be way better. And this explains why Jason Momoa is running around the studio and saying you don't know where you're gonna miss or whatever. He's like happy, like, oh my god, every DC is gonna happen in the future. And does that mean also the Snyder Cut? I hope so. I doubt he was talking about also the Snyder Cut. So let's just hope so that DC will keep going forward just like Marvel keeps going forward. I'm proud that, to say that, DC is going to something good, something better, and they're not going to quit on this. They'll explain why Shazam, Wonder Woman, Birds of Prey, Aquaman 2, and probably Blue Beetles, it's going to happen. Hopefully, there's some chances that it's going to be good. And don't worry about Batman Superman. Batman Superman will be around any moments, like to probably in the next 2023 or 2024. Batman Superman will have a right direction, the right place for these two to meet up, or a team up for like World's Finest, probably. Who knows? And hopefully Henry Cavill will continue. Hopefully we're gonna find an actor play the better version of Batman, like Ben Affleck did. Who knows what's going to happen? But don't worry about Batman and Superman. They're not going anywhere. They're DC. They're still DC. The problem is Warner Brothers has to figure it out how this will fix everything for the entire characters that we know, and how the fan base will grow. So they're trying to keep that in mind. And also, that's not all. Let's also talk about more. What? What did he say? What are you trying to say? Fucking Brie Larson, okay? Oh, okay. Let's talk about Captain Marvel, about her white attitude, and the movie released on March 8th, and the SJW. All right. So I know what's really going on, and I get it. I understand what situation we're in because I didn't believe the whole thing, but now I do. But I don't know. I don't know who's right or wrong because some people confuse me. But here's a chance. What's going on? What's really, really, really going on? All right. I just understand that SJW, what they're trying to do is just trying to make this movie too political. And that explains why Marvel Comics, it's shutting down because of SJW's stupidity. And that explains why the comic books are not keep selling because of SJW. Because they made Captain Marvel too political. And that explains why Captain America is a Nazi and kill off our favorite characters because of SJW's stupidity idea that they're giving for political agenda to Marvel, to MCU, and Disney and Lucasfilm. So this explains why. So also that explains why Toys R Us is closed, but it's going to reopen because SJW, guess what? They lost a lot of money about it, and they lose. And I was like, boom! Aha! You SJW, you better sit down and enjoy the fan base. Want to know why? Because the fans always wins. So anyway, the movie, I'm glad Toys R Us is going to reopen because the toys are going to keep more selling, and thank God SJW has lost every tons of money about it. So screw you, SJW. We won. That's what matters. So anyway, also Captain Marvel, we all know that March 8th, Captain Marvel is going to be released 1 week. So I heard every YouTubers, Geeks of Gamers, and everybody we know and love and YouTubers, they're not really going to watch Captain Marvel because of the political agenda that SJW is expecting to see. So the only way is to fight back, and there's a trick part. Watch Alita, because this movie is one of the most amazing, beautiful, and true female strong character. So screw you, SJW. Nobody's going to watch Captain Marvel because of your stupidity. And Brie Larson, we're not going to watch her movie also because of your loud mouth. But I don't know what you meant to say, white man. Maybe you meant to say white man like hillbillies, 40-year-old white men who doesn't care about the fan base opinions. Or you're just saving the fan base for everybody. White man, black people, LGBTQ. Maybe that's what you meant. If that's what you meant, okay, we're going to watch your movie. But if you meant to say the entire white people will not watch, like men, okay, then you know what? You gone way too far, Brie Larson. I don't know what your problem is, Brie Larson. Maybe you have a problem with white men. Maybe your dad abused you with power, or maybe your dad is way better than you and you get so jealous, or maybe your dad abandoned you because he's a man. Or maybe, I don't know what's your problem. And also, SJW, I don't know what's your problem about keep accusing the fan base. I don't know what's your problem about the MCU and Star Wars. You're just trying to ruin the fan base because maybe it's about jealousy, or you're just doing that on purpose, or maybe you have a problem with you've been abused by a power, by your father issue that they don't let you do anything and your life is full of shit. Maybe, who knows what's going to happen, because SJW and Brar Larson, I don't know what happened to you all. Maybe I feel sorry for your doing, because what you're doing is going way too far and it's bad. And you know what, Brar Larson, I don't hate you. I just hate what you're doing. I hate what you're doing. So this movie, it's never going to help unless it's a true superhero movie. So this movie is going to be political agenda, right? So the more you say it's going to be political, the more you say no white man's going to see this movie, you're going to lose tons of money. And that explains why Han Solo didn't make lots of money, because of your stupidity, SJW. And this explains why everybody hates The Last Jedi, because of the president of Lucasfilm, that she doesn't go the true direction with George Lucas expect. So she's just ruined the fan base. So thank God she's no longer Disney and working Lucasfilm, because everybody hates her. Everybody, the way she treat Lucasfilm and Star Wars, it's like, no, we want a Star Wars that is really connected, and you can't just ruin the fans' dreams. That's what it's all about. But no, you just want to keep doing this? Fine, keep doing this, because you're going to lose a lot of money. The more you do it, no money for you. But the good news is, Episode 9, J.J. Abrams is director. He's the director of this movie, and he said the movie's a wrap. So, J.J. Abrams, just say to fan base, hopefully this means that it won't turn into The Last Jedi. But don't get me wrong, I enjoyed The Last Jedi. I don't find it very political. I kind of find it like Star Wars. And here's the thing. I said it myself. Guess what, SJW? I don't follow a political agenda. I find it still Star Wars, because I'm a huge fan of Star Wars for my entire life, and I love Star Wars so much. I love the characters. I love Han Solo, Luke, Leia. It's one of the beautiful princess, strong, true female of all time. Padme, Anakin, Obi-Wan, everyone. I love everyone. I don't just like women only. No. Now, I'm not saying I hate women. I love women because I think they're beautiful. But I'm saying I just don't like the movies based on only for women only. No, we want something for good. Man and women, hopefully, probably lesbian, gay, or whatever. Seriously, man and women can work together. All right? So SJW, you better back the hell up, all right? I don't know what your problem about your man attitude, and maybe something happened to you, and maybe we can help you to change things very good. Maybe not, maybe no. If you don't want to listen, fine, don't listen, because it's your problem. It's your problem. And you know what? I don't understand why Rotten Tomatoes, they shut down the system about when the Captain Marvel, it goes on down a level score 27%. Because of people are not interested in this movie because of Brar Larson political agenda and the SJW. So Rotten Tomatoes decided to shut down because I knew this is going to happen. I knew they're going to do this. Rotten Tomatoes, they only care about identity and political, and that explains why they hate DC. That explains why they hate Zack Snyder. That explains why they gave it bad reviews, because it was the president of SJW and the president of Rotten Tomatoes who followed the SJW advice. And that explains why. But it's not like, okay, look, I enjoy Black Panther, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. If you feel triggered about it, fine, because this is my opinion. I love Black Panther because this movie, it's a superhero movie, and, this will be, I hope Black Panther will keep going with the rest of the teams, Iron Man, Captain America, everybody. And, I hope there's a sequel. I hope, Black Panther will continue. I hope this actor will continue. And I find this movie like 9 out of 10. If you feel triggered, fine, getting triggered because this is my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, well, screw you, SJW. Screw you. So anyway, seriously, the SJW are never going to stop. And, that's why we have to keep fighting for this, we have to keep boycotting. We have to, fight for good, fight for freedom, fight for the fan base, fight for Lucasfilm, fight for Disney, fight for MCU, for DC, for Warner Brothers, for Toys R Us, that we know and love for entire decades since we were children. Now we're no longer kids, but we know that we can do this. We can fight for good. We can fight against for someone who has no reason for their stupidity, that what they're doing is wrong. And that explains why they're rebooting that, why they want to reboot Pirates of the Caribbean. Because they have a problem with men. They have a problem with Johnny Depp because he's a man. Because they have a problem about movie because everything's full of men. Everything has to do about against men. Everything has something to do about the fans' dreams. The SJW doesn't care about these things. They're fake. They're horrible. It's like this is a new cult, the new cult, like the Nazi cult, but worse, much worse. We have the Trumpsters. We have now the SJW who likes to ruin people's lives. We have the KKK. Well, the KKK are not around that much, but you know what? This is what happens. This is why when Donald Trump became a president, everything's turning to becoming shit. That explains everything. So the only way is to, take things away. The only way is to defeat SJW, the Trumpster, the Trump, and everything. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't know why I'm talking about Trump. Fuck Trump. Anyway, the only ways to do that, when Bernie Sanders is going to become a president, I think he'll change the world into better. And maybe the SJW will settle down. They will settle down and they will let go about the things they have done. And they need to stop accusing somebody for no reason, because the way they accused the actor who did Broly, the actress who did Bulma, the voice actress who accused Broly, and the SJW likes to hear that. That's the whole point. They love to hear something accusing. They like to hear something political. They don't want to hear something people opinions, free speech. They don't want to hear that. They just want to take that away. That's what they want to do. So, seriously though. And by the way, without Marvel Comics, without DC Comics, then DCU MCU is shutting down too. See? So see how stupid you are, SJW? See how stupid you are? Really? The more you keep accusing, the more you keep criticizing somebody who has a dream, who's a huge fan, who's know and love, you will lose money. You will lose everything. SJW, you got to let go the past. It's over. There is no man abusing from the 1950s or the Night of Crusade. We're 2019 and men are still good. Not all men are bad. Not all men are good. That's true. But you can't accuse somebody for no reason. You can't just keep telling people for them, you're going to see this movie and there's a woman power and you're going to enjoy it. No, we will not be forced by you, SJW. And by the way, I'm going to watch the movie, but I'm not doing this for you, SJW. I'm doing this for Stan Lee, for the fan base, and for MCU, and for the future of the fan base. Not for you, SJW. And I'm not doing this for you also, Bart Larson, because of your racism. Well, I don't know if you're racist or not racist. I don't know who you are, Bart Larson, because I don't care what you do, Larida. You're wasting our time, Bart Larson. I hope the Adventure Endgame doesn't get affected by her and the SJW political agenda. I just hope Captain Marvel will not be the one who's going to defeat Thanos. I hope it's Iron Man, Hulk, or Thor, Captain America, because that's my vote. That's my vote. Captain Marvel, no. If it's Bart Larson, No. That's not the way you behave, MCU. But there's another thought about the movie. What if the movie is good? What if we were wrong about all along? What if the SJW was just playing games around that they're trying to brainwash us? Maybe we've been brainwashed. That's another theory. Maybe we've been brainwashed this whole time about this article. Could be a fake news because the SJW, they're not really going to show up in the theater. They're just doing that on purpose. They're just trying to tell you no men allowed because this is a woman power, and I think they expect only women to see this. Maybe that explains they're trying to stop you. They're trying to keep you in prison about it. It's like you're not allowed to see this. Get the fuck out. Sorry about the swearing, but it's true. And I know a lot of YouTubers and Marvel fans are not going to see this movie because of racism and sexist, but I'm not saying, I mean, you don't have to watch this movie. You don't have to. If you want to see this movie, it makes you happy, well, you're happy. Do what you want. Do what you want about your money. It's your money. Just don't let the SJW tells you what they expect you to do. No, just pay the money. Watch the movie, enjoy it, and say something that is not political agenda, like opinion. Just give a message for SJW like this. Oh, the movie was awesome, and I don't find it very political. I find it like this is really Captain Marvel, and I hope she'll be part of the team with the Avengers, and hopefully the end game will not be political, because I don't find it that political, because I think the SJW is trying to brainwash us. Yeah, maybe that's going to happen, and SJW will get triggered to hear that this is not political. Hey, I bet you is going to see if SJW is going to hear that, it's going to take oh my God, this is going to be amazing, seriously. But I'm not saying that's if it's going to happen. I'm just saying be careful, right? I know the movie has some issues, but like I said, you don't have to watch the movie if you don't want to. It's up to you. It's your decision, and make your opinion about it. Screw Rotten Tomatoes, screw the SJW, screw Brie Larson. Just watch or don't watch the movie. That's all that matters. For me, I'm going to watch it because my job as a cinematographer myself, I need to figure it out what's really going on, and I really want to make sure if the movie's good or bad. If the movie's good, okay. So it turns out the SJW is trying to brainwash us, and I don't see any SJW members watching this movie. All I see is men and women together watching this movie. And yeah, that explains a lot. And this movie will be good, and don't listen to what the article said. Don't listen to all these news SJW giving you, because, but if the movie is really political, okay, I knew this is a waste of time, so that means no money for you, SJW, no more money for you, Captain Marvel, no more money for you, Brie Larson. We decided to recast another actress who doesn't believe this shit politician, and I hope this movie will be, and I hope the new actress of Captain Marvel will believe what Wonder Woman believes, and the entire characters that we know, Sarah Connor, Ripley, all the true strong female character that we know and love. I hope they're gonna recast another actress who will play the true Captain Marvel, a true female strong character, a true female lead, like Sarah Connor, Wonder Woman, the others. But if you say the first female lead, you gotta be kidding me. It's like you want to ruin the fan base, Brie Larson. Don't say that. And don't ever say white people are not allowed, like men are not allowed. If you keep saying that, they're gonna get triggered to say that. They're gonna get triggered when you say that, because that's racist. That's sexist and racist. So the more you say it, the box office will never have billions of dollars like Aquaman has. So if you want billions of dollars, Captain Marvel, if you want billions of dollars, Brie Larson, then stop with your loud mouth about being sexist, racist. Be a true hero, act like one, and stop believing these shitty political agenda, because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to live with it. We don't believe politician. It's bullshit. We hate it. We hate politicians. We hate politicals. We hate to hear that. We don't want movies to turn political. We just want to see a movie because it's movies. Movies are art. Movies are beautiful. Movies are superheroes. Movies are action, drama. And the only ways to do that is the fan base keep growing, and they're happy, happy, happy. But the more you say political issue, then no. We're tired of it. So I just hope I just hope DC and Marvel Comics are not going to shut down because of SJW bullshit. But hopefully everything's going to take what we expect. I just hope the fans, us as a fans, I hope we win. And I hope the future will be settled. I hope this is a true future that we've been waiting for. I hope the Adventure Endgame will not affect anything political. I just hope Spider-Man neither. I just hope the rest of the MCU future films, like X-Men, Fantastic Four, I just hope DC will not follow anything political. Hey, you know what? They're not, because Shazam is the true Captain Marvel. So Yes, I will definitely love to see Shazam. Here I said it. I'm going to see Shazam because Shazam is the real Captain Marvel. Oh, boo-hoo, SJW. You're going to cry. Oh, yeah, seriously. What's wrong with you, SJW? What's wrong with you? Hmm? You want to ruin the fan base? You want to ruin people's dreams? The more you do it, you're wasting your time. It's never going to work. Never. Like, not many millions of people will agree that you're going to do this. They're not going to agree. We're not going to agree your shit, SJW. So cut it out, settle down, keep your shit together, and live in a dream. All right? No more politician. We're tired of hearing it. And I'm going to say this, Wakanda forever. And I'm going to say, you know what? Men or women are good. There, I said it. I'm going to say, I find it Black Panther a 9 out of 10. Oh, what you going to do? You're going to go triggered? Oh, I'm going to say, what happens if I say Captain Marvel is an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10? Do you expect 10 out of 10? Because you want women power against men. Hey, what if I said that? What if I say 9 out of 10? You got to go triggered also? Huh? Seriously. Don't waste your time this bullshit. If the movie's good, then respect my fucking opinion. And sorry about the swearing, but it's true. Seriously. Cut it out with this bullshit, SJW. We don't need your shit. It's over. Move on. And cut it out about rebooting Pirates of the Caribbean, because I don't think people are going to watch this because you're turning in this movie political agenda. Do you think everybody's going to watch that? No, of course not. Do you think everybody's going to expect Episode 9 to turn like The Last Jedi? No. I enjoy this movie. I find it Star Wars, but you think everybody else will enjoy it? No. If the movie is true Star Wars movie, then yes, we'll watch it. There. You getting triggered? Oh, what are you going to do? Oh, no. No, really. Boo-hoo. No one cares. All right? No one gives a flying fuck. All right? No one. So cut the shit. And we are going to keep boycotting if you keep this shit together. All right? So seriously, though. If I like the movie, respect my opinion. If I don't like the movie, then respect my opinion. That's what matters. But if you don't like it, well, it's your funeral. It's your funeral. You're going to be surrounded by people who doesn't appreciate your tone, all right? Sorry, but it's true. Guess what? I think women are beautiful. I think they're strong. And I said it because I'm a good guy. I'm a man, and I love women. I think, they have a chance, but I don't want them to turn against humanity. I want them to have a chance with men, gay people, lesbian people, everybody, transgender, hello, and the fandoms. I mean, come on. Sorry. Some women are not interested in your SJW excuses. Want to know why? Because, okay, what if I tell you that women are also not interested in watching your movie? Wait till you see. I bet you anything that women are not involved for SJW are not going to watch this movie because they're going to watch Alita. And the YouTubers, everybody else, are going to start watching Alita because, want to know why? Because you are your stupidity or like, no, you know what? We're not going to watch your movie unless you cut it out with this political agenda. If you want us to see this movie, then cut it out, all right? But we're going to watch Alita. I already saw the movie, and I think it's beautiful. I hope the rest of the fandom of Alita are going to watch this movie because this is a true, strong female that we expected. And, yeah, everybody's going to watch it. Men and women are going to watch Alita. So what are you going to do? Boycott, or are you going to do criticizing people? You know what? You're a joke, SJW. You're a joke. You're never going to win, and you'll never have money. You will never be a god to everyone else. You lose, SJW. Losers. Go home and stop this stupidity now. And the more you're going to keep doing this, the more we're going to go boycott. So go ahead. Do something stupid. Because we're winning. The fan base always wins. Yes! Feel the burn. Screw Trump. Impeach him. Screw the SJW with their bullshit. Yeah, I said it. Go Trigger. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on! Let's go. That's right. Come on. You think I'm afraid of you? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Seriously. You see? See what I'm doing? I'm not afraid of you. We're not afraid of your shit. All right. Well, it's going to be 2 hours, so I have to go to work at 7 in the morning. So I'm going to leave right now. Oh, before I go, you want to know why I'm wearing the jacket? This is the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora jacket. And I played the game, but I haven't get a chance to pass it because I was too busy working. But I will pass the game if the game is good. I heard people it's a very sad game, and people say it's a good game. I don't know. I hope it's not what I expect, but let's see what happens. I got this bad feeling that some other characters are going to die in this game. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Oh my god, I hope not. Hopefully I get to play Mortal Kombat. Hopefully I get to play Days 1. Oh, and I just remembered the DLC Chapter 3 Assassin's Creed Odyssey will come out this March. Or it'll come out on April. I don't remember. But I hope this last DLC, the first Legion of Blade, will have some good news. And another DLC, Fates of Atlantis. Oh, God. I got this feeling this game will have more hyped. Maybe it will. But I know a lot of you Assassin's Creed fans don't like this game. Not all of you liked it or not like it. It just, yeah, it doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed, but hey, for me it is. Because Darius, the first Hidden Blade wielder, we just met him, and it was like, ahora Ubisoft aprendió la mierda. Pero let's just wait and see. Let's just wait the next Assassin's Creed, how the last Asian timeline of Assassin's Creed will connect the entire Assassin's Creed franchise until the end. But we might get to the ending story. Probably, who knows? But let's just see. Oh, and I just forgot these titles. I just forgot and also the news. Watch Dogs 3 is going to be based on London, just like Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So I was like, Ubisoft, I vote yes. But it's got to be Aiden Pierce. Aiden Pierce. Bring back Aiden Pierce. I'm begging you. Please. Thank you. Okay. Well, all right. That's it. That's all the news I'm going to give you. So you make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you make sure you click on notification. My name's Laser Luke Gaming. I'll see you guys next time. God bless you all, and be amazing. Bye. Oh, and one more thing. May the force be with you.